Hey, it's Charlie Ray. Welcome back to my channel. We are still deep in Granny Janny. So this project is going to be a granny square scarf. Okay, so I have this green color in the middle and and I have found that in doing these is that I like to do it color by color. Like I'll do all the green blocks, then come back and do the yellow and so on and so forth, rather than do each square before moving on to the next square, or each square in its entirety, I should say. So as you can see here, for this one I already have all these little green squares, and now it is time for me to add the yellow. My goal today is to get through all this yellow, but it's actually already nighttime, so I'm not sure how far I'm going to get. And then tomorrow I should have a little bit more time, and I'm going to try to get through this blue and this ash color here. So it's a really odd color combination, but I think sometimes when you have those odd colors that it can really come together to be something interesting and unique. And I really hope that's the case with this, because it's not a small project. It's not the biggest, but it definitely is going to take some time, because I am making a dozen of these squares, or either a baker's dozen. We'll see. We'll see. So a dozen squares, and then I will be adding some other trim to the side, and then I will also be adding some what is that called, tassels. So I better get going, because like I said, that's like a good amount of crocheting to do before I go to bed. So okay, so it has gotten late and I need to get some sleep, but I did finish all the yellow, I did finish the yellow on all the squares. Oh my God, clearly I'm tired and I need to get some sleep. So before I start making too many mistakes, I am going to get some rest, and tomorrow I am going to try to tackle this blue and maybe some of the ash color, and the ash color on some of these. I don't think I'm going to get through all of these, because I do have some other things that I have to get done tomorrow, but that's the goal. So good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so I only have 2 squares left to put the last round on, but it's after midnight, so as soon as I finish that, I am going to bed. I will do the other parts another day, because after I get those 2 done, then I will sew these together into the shape of the scarf, and then I just have to put the stripes on the side. And I am undecided about whether I'm going to do pom-poms or tassels for the bottom, but we'll see. But for now, my granny stack is looking pretty good, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these last couple of squares done, and I will see you guys later when I am sewing the side up. I don't know if that's going to be tomorrow or another day. Tomorrow's kind of a full day, so we'll see, but it'll be like instant for you guys. So anyway, I'll see you when I'm getting that done. Bye. Okay, so I've just gotten started on the green section, and my concern here is if this single crochet is going to be enough. It feels like once I add the next row, you may not, I don't know, I mean, you'll see it, but so I'm going to do just a little bit more of this, and then I'm going to try putting some more of this ash gray on the end so that we can see how it looks. Okay, so this might just be a mental thing, but when working on something really long like this scarf, going all the way down, all the way back several times, it just feels like it's never going to end. And although it might actually be slightly longer or maybe take the same amount of time, I am doing these last 3 rows all at the same time. So what I am doing is I will go forward with the yellow for however long, just some random number of stitches, and then I come back and I do the green until I get to that point, and then I do the ash gray until I get up to the green, and so on and so forth. And when I get to like the last stitch, instead of the actual stitch, like this is a double crochet and not the 2 chain stitches, I'll pull the loop and leave that hanging, because it's just easier to do it that way, because sometimes a chain will pop out and you'll have to keep checking if you have the correct number of chains. But doing it this way, I know I can easily see I have my 3 double crochets, and I just make my 2 chains and start from there, or however many chains you're doing. So I think I'm about halfway across this right now, so I'm going to go ahead and finish that up, and I'll be back with you guys. Well, actually, let me show you what I mean a little bit. I'll do a little bit of this, and then I will finish it up off camera, just because this scarf is a lot of real estate to deal with. Okay, so right now it's time to do the yellow, so I'm just gonna move these out of the way. Loop up my yellow, and for the yellow I'm actually doing half doubles, so I'll go ahead and start with my chain stitches. Oops. And then just go in, and I'm just gonna do a few of these just to show you. So now I'm just gonna pull this out some and put that to the side. And now I will go ahead and do the green. So I'm just gonna pop my hook in there, do my chain stitches, and so here I'm coming to the last space that is done for me to crochet into for the green. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then pull the green loop out. So now those two are waiting, and I'm gonna pop back over and pick up the gray and start from the chains. And again, I am back at the last chain space. So I'm going to do my stitches in here and then pull the loop. So now I'm going to come back down here to the yellow and do that one, so on and so forth. Doing it this way seems to make the task somehow less tedious to me, but I can also see how it seems how it's so much simpler to just do it line by line, or row by row, I guess I should say. To each his own, but just in case you might prefer this way, I figured I would tell you about it so you can give it a try. All right, so I'm going to get this last of this scarf finished, and I'll come back and oh yes, the decision. I'll come back with my decision on the tassels or pom-poms. I'm so glad I made this scarf. It's so fluffy and squishy, and all that air getting trapped in between the layers keeps your face and your neck so warm and toasty. I think this is going right back on my Granny Janny list for next year. This would make a really great gift for someone that lives in a northern area where they would get more snow. It's super long, but considering how long it is, it actually didn't take too long to make. Anyway, I'm so glad you spent some time with me on my channel today. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.